Well, Mike Williams has his driver out of the bag. I think this is the guy to watch.
He's really playing some good golf today. That's a great drive right there to keep the pressure on.
Oh, Sam is dicing with that light post up there.
He's got a putt, but that's a tester right there.
Well, Randy's got the lead, and the people chasing him, he's really got to close the door on this hole.
I did it. It's straight. You did it, Bertie. Randy, all right.
Okay, I don't think they're going to gain anything on him on that hole.
That was a clutch drive.
Here's a putt that Sam really needs to have a chance to get in this thing.
This is uphill. This is one of the tougher putts going uphill.
Not enough.
You really can't be tentative uphill.
Oh, here's the man. Anybody can push Randy. Okay, we got ourselves a final hole here.
Well, he's really playing some good golf. He's hitting on all cylinders today.
Well, Randy's got to be feeling this one now. Hole 20.
This is it for the game.
Sam's got to be going for ace. That's his only hope at this point. That's candidate.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. And the same with Steve. Oh, yes. Wow, you won't see that too often from him. Hey, you know, he takes it well.
It's a great sport, and all these guys are very good sports about the game.
He needs a safe shot that's down there, puttable.
Yeah, he does, because Mike Williams has got a chance.
Hey, the way he's putting, that could be it.
Showed that staff guy who was boss.
That probably looks a little longer to him now than it did before.
Oh, yeah.
There's your champ.
Well, he's won it before, but they are always tough to win. But he holds on to win by a stroke.
There's Sam and Steve. Steve at 16 years old. We'll see that name again. Wow, you know, Danny, that was an exciting golf final, but when you really come down to it in terms of crowd appeal, it's hard to beat freestyle.
Boy, and these ladies really have some good stuff, Dan. They've been working, I know a lot of them have worked together for a long time, and I think we're really in for a treat today.
The thing that's been most impressive to me in recent development of freestyle play is just how much coordination there is between the team members. In the early 70s, when competitive freestyle began, it was really just a throw and catch game. There wasn't much advance in the technical ability to control the disc, and choreography was unknown. It's a different world these days.
That's true, Dan. All the top teams these days have a choreographed routine, and they really know what they're going to do out there.
The thing about it, I guess, that separates it from some other events that are similar is that it still remains unpredictable to a certain extent because of that variable of the wind. When a diver in the Olympic diving competition goes up to the board, he knows exactly what dive he's going to do and the difficulty level of it. I don't think that will ever be the case in freestyle disc play, because even with the most tightly choreographed routine, they still have to respond to the environment. And that's the difference between the great and the good.
Well, these ladies are really looking sharp, too, Dan. These coordinating outfits, they really come through with a presentation.
Well, that is one of the components that they're judged on. That in combination with the difficulty and the variety in their execution. They're judged by a board of their peers during their 4-minute routine, and it comes out in the numbers. They do have some lovely moves. It's really dancing with the disc.
Frisbee is a way of life for us. For some reason, we're compelled to play with a spinning disc. It's like a religious, philosophical experience.
It's great because you can be so creative with it. That's one of the things. We both came from competitive sports background. We were both swimmers, and this is something that's just so far out. I mean, you're playing with this spinning disc, and you can be so creative. You can dance with it. You can do gymnastics with it, and it's unlimited, the things you can do with it, and it releases a lot of stress, and it's a lot of fun. So.
How you doing? Ooh.
Well, get ready for a treat, Danny. Highlights from the winning 4-minute routine from Carolyn and Stacy. They've got every world title that they've tried for in the last few years. This is, I'm sure, going to be a tour de force.
This is always a pleasure to watch these guys, Dan. I'm looking forward to this.
I think the thing that separates them from some of the other competing teams is just that they've got such a high level of competence that they've been able to move ahead to dance, and you really lose track of the fact that they have such technical expertise just because they have it so well integrated into the routines.
Yeah, their choreography is really, really tight. They work well together. They're always working around the disc together. That's really what the judges are looking for, that gymnastics, that choreography, that presentation. They've got it all.
I really think that they're at the level of play now where they've got the judges relaxed and they're really mainly enjoying themselves. It's like watching a fine symphony. You know they're going to be able to cut it, and you can just observe it.
30 seconds.
Their background working with the Coloradicals, it's paying dues. I'm sure at this point they're teaching the Coloradicals some things.
I moved toward him.
Oh yeah, right on the music. I mean, they are tight.
Boy, and there's another one. I don't see how anyone's going to stop them. Next, an event for people who have no friends. Throw, run, and catch it yourself. Now, here's a challenge, Danny. The throw, the run, and the catch. I think if there's any event that has track and field Olympic level potential in disc sports, it's throw, run, and catch.
This really does take an amazing amount of concentration to get off a good throw, then have that ability to really sprint out and get to the throw you just thrown, because it's riding on really unpredictable wind. That wind, you want some good wind, so it could do anything with it. So to be able to get there, predict where it's going, and make that one-handed catch really takes a good athlete.
I think Hiroshi Oshima, the Japanese champion, is probably the rising star in this event. He just seems to have such an effective delivery, and he is so amazingly fast, particularly in his early run. That acceleration, he makes it look simple in the catching end because he's gotten there so quickly. There's one of his big fans.
Here's a fellow here that's got the power. It's Stefan Andersson from Sweden. He's got rather a unique run-up too, Dan. This is something that you won't see very often. It is a turnaround throw that he really gets a lot of power into. Doesn't quite move like Hero.
He gets it done, though. That's a nice one.
That's a great catch.
That's out there probably in the 70-meter range. Look at the motion now in this turnaround and the flow of the disc. He gets the full upper body turn, and boom.
Gets those hips in there. That's really important, getting that hip, shoulders, all of the body that you can.
I think at this point that Peter Bowie of New Zealand is one of the best technicians in the event. I think he knows the plastic the best. I think he plays the wind the best. He may not actually have the most power, but I think his throw is consistently intelligent, gets the most of the wind. He's a smooth runner, and I don't think I've ever seen him drop a close one.
That's a real good one for him, too. He's there with it, waiting on it. He's happy with that one.
Mr. Peter Bowie,
he's up there.
With a throw of 78.07 meters, is the first place winner in TRC.
All right, that's going to take him into the finals of self-taught